Here with Kameron Rooks, Mission Hills Center. How are you, Kameron?
I'm doing good.
So you're the newest Golden Bear. Can you talk a little bit about your commitment to Cal?
Oh yeah, I'm excited to go there. I'm excited to make the team better.
So you had a lot of teams in on you, a lot of really good offers. Arizona, Arizona State, Washington, UConn, a lot of good programs. What was it about Cal that really made it feel like the best fit for you?
It's a win-win situation. I could do good in I can do good in academics as well as basketball too. So it's good. I love the campus. I love the coaches. The coaches are hands-on, so I just like them a lot.
Was it a pretty comfortable feeling when you went up there for the UNLV game?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was an exciting game. Even though they didn't get the win, I still like watching them.
Do you feel like things just kind of click when you're in the right place when you're on these visits?
Yeah, I feel like there's certain things that's important, like that you see, like notice right away. That's different from every single host.
So you had a chance to meet with some of the administration there, including the academic support people. What were your impressions about the work that they do with the student athletes?
I know that they're going to help me in my academics, so I'm just glad, like the teachers and
the students support. Derek Van Reenen, I know, is one of the guys you met.
And they'll help me with my academics on the road and also in Cal.
You talk about Mike Montgomery and his work with big men and what you feel like he can do for your game. Can you talk a little bit about Mike Montgomery and his history of working with big men and how you think he can work with you in your game?
My dad said he was a good coach, and I know he's a John Wooden, like he has a John Wooden.
Sort of a disciple?
Yeah. And he just, when I told him that Coach Montgomery was coaching there, he was like, oh, Coach Montgomery is a great coach. He knows how to coach his big man. So that also plays a part in it.
So he went up against him when Montgomery was at Stanford, and they had some good teams. There were some really good matchups between Arizona and Stanford back then. So your dad, obviously having played in the Pac-10 and the NBA, probably has a lot to offer as far as advice. What kind of things has he told you about, and what kind of things has he worked with you on in your game?
He works with me with my positioning and my post moves. Also, he just teaches me how to get low, because I need to get low on it. And just, hook shots.
So I hear that you've hit 7 feet, and the doctors actually said you're still growing. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
Where do they think you'll end up?
They said 7'2" or taller.
And you had a really big growth spurt during one of your years in high school, right? Like 6 inches or something?
I think so. I really don't know.
Did you get some sore knees from all that growing?
I have one sore knee, but that's it.
Well, that's good. You feel like you're pretty agile for the increased height over these last couple of years?
Yeah, but I know I'll get more agile as I grow.
So what kind of things are you looking most forward to at being up at Cal? Have you thought ahead a little bit?
I'm looking forward to playing with the team and just getting after it on the basketball court.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your commitment and a nice win tonight over Vista, too.
Thank you.
Here with Mission Hills head coach Curtis Hofmeister. Good game tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
So you were playing a scrappy Vista team who's had some success this year, and you guys were really kind of blowing them away at first, but they fought their way back in. What were your thoughts on the game?
I thought it was workmanlike. Coming off of a big tournament, a couple of tournament championships in a row, I thought it was getting back to playing San Diego teams, which we actually haven't played in quite a while. Was good for us. Teams that know us, teams that know what we do well, and try to take sets away from us, which they did a lot tonight. Vista played a good game, and I thought we made enough plays, especially early in the game, that it was, while never in doubt, it was still, it was a solid win.
Yeah. So one of your players, Kameron Rooks, committed to Cal last night. What are your thoughts about that match for Kameron and Cal?
I think it was a good fit for him. We talked all process that goes into determining a school, and he's a fortunate young man to have some great options. And I think Cal offered him a tremendous amount academically. I think it offers him a chance get on the floor maybe earlier than he could have at some of the places that he was looking, just because I think there's fewer big men coming back. So I think it's going to be a good fit, both athletically and academically.
So Kameron's a work in progress. He's still growing. So physically, his body's changing. His game's kind of evolving as he's growing too. Can you talk a little bit about his growth curve?
Well, bigs tend to slowly develop, and I think he's developed every year. Every year he's taken a step forward from his freshman year on up, and I think that's going to continue right on into his college years. Even in the last few months, he's gotten much better because he's improved his strength level, and I'm sure that's going to be a focus. Conditioning and strength level is going to be a major focus in his career at Berkeley.
At this point in his development, what would you say are some of the strong suits of his game?
He has the best hands for a big man that I've ever been around. He catches everything. He makes post passes even that aren't very good look good because of how good he is at catching balls. When even balls that get tipped, he can find a way to corral them. And then when he gets the ball, he's a very efficient scorer. And then having said that, he's not selfish. So if he gets doubled, he takes his time and find a guy in the perimeter that can make a shot. So he's got a lot going for him in the post. And his strength level and his conditioning catch up with his skill level. He's pretty good.
What do you feel like the upper end might be for him at the next level, getting in a good strength and conditioning program, learning, refining his technique under a coach like Montgomery who's worked with bigs over the years? What do you expect from him at the next level?
I think he can be an all Pac-12 guy. How long it takes is going to be up to him, but we can say that about a number of guys coming in every year to a variety of programs, and it comes down to what they're going to do. But he's got that ability. He's got the ability to be an all-game guy because of his skill set, and he's just enormous. Don't discount that. I mean, there's not very many guys who are almost 7'1", 275 pounds that are real hard to move, that have a good skill set. So, he's got a lot of ability, high-end ability.
What's your impression of the role that having a father who played at the highest level has had on him?
Well, I think when he was younger, he got a chance to just be around basketball. I mean, the number one thing is just the fact that he's lived in the gym all his life, and growing up around high-level basketball, I think helps. Getting advice from a guy who's spent 12 years in the league is immeasurable. So I think that just having Sean in his life will make him a better basketball player, somebody to lean on, somebody when he goes through tough times, the next level that he can talk to, that he trusts. I think that'll be a great value to him.
Great. Well, congratulations on a nice win tonight and a really nice year so far. We'll be watching with interest the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.